Hello and welcome to the first storm chase of the season. This is Emmett Lollis. I'm going to try and intercept a storm near Sapulpa. I'll check back in later. Thanks. I'm over by 151st Street on an off-road near Highway 75 looking towards Sapulpa. And as you can see, it's quite a nice storm out there. There's a little bit of scud out in the distance. I'll try and zoom in on it for you. Over in that general area. It's kind of dissipated quite a bit, but it's still quite an interesting storm. It's already starting to rain on me quite a bit. And I'm just sitting and waiting. Sounds like tornado sirens in the distance. And I'll try and pan around on some of the other features of the storm. It is starting to look a little bit like a wall cloud in the distance. I got a ton of storm footage today, but rather than inundate you with long drawn-out footage, I'm going to time-lapse the longer sections to let you see some of the awesome storm dynamics. Looks like we've got a little bit more well-defined wall cloud and some lowering going on. And just going to keep an eye on it and we'll see what happens. If you look over to the right, we'll look over there for a second, you can see the rain and hail coming down out of the main storm. And when we go back behind it, you can see the wall cloud in the clearing. Give a little wider view of the storm now. Just keeping an eye on the storm a little bit more. We'll see how it goes. And I see something interesting kind of towards the middle of the storm here. It'll be on the east side. I'm going to zoom in on it. And we'll take a look at some of the inflow on the right side of the storm. And we'll go back over and take a look at this white area in the storm. Not quite sure what it is. Back to the right. just received word that there may be a rain-wrapped tornado in the Sapulpa area. That's what we're looking at now. That could explain some of the interesting sights we were seeing a minute ago. I'm going to try and keep an eye on it, see if we can catch any piece of it from out here. And we'll take a look at the trailing edge of the storm now, since that's generally where they occur. Okay, I'm going to see if I can possibly find a better view of it here in just a moment. Now there's a very dark spot right there. I wonder if that's our tornado. We'll get a little bit bigger picture. You can see the gust front, I guess it would be, moving out in front of it. Quite a beautiful picture. Starting to look really nasty on the leading edge. Okay, I'm going to see if I can find a little better spot. Okay, I'm over next to Highway 75, next to Mamadou's Steaks, Seafood and Chicken. You can hear the sirens going off. There's some really dark, interesting features over to the north. But when we look over to the west, you can see what could possibly be a wall cloud. Sorry for the handheld shot. Really interesting clouds over here. Okay, we have what might have been a funnel sticking out for a moment. I pulled over to the side of the creek turnpike in Florida to take a look at it. In Coweta now, watching some of the lightning. Don't think there's going to be any tornadoes out this way, but should be some interesting footage. Features over this way. of what might be an interesting feature out here. It's kind of rain obscured now. Picked up quite a bit and held subsided now. Okay, the hill just moved through, checking out some of the wild circulation behind the storm here. This is very interesting. Get a little view of this area on the left. It's circulating pretty well. And over to the right. looks like it's trying to think about doing something, but not quite organized enough to actually do it. Beautiful sight with that greenish blue inside the clearings there.